Paul Michael Davis, MCTVLIVE, and we're here with, okay, who are we with?
My name's McKenna. I also go by Star Wolf Studios online. That's both on Facebook and Instagram.
I'm Blake. I otherwise go by just Canine. I can be found on Instagram. Still working on that account.
All right, so Canine and a Star
Wolf.
Star Wolf. All right, so okay, like we talked about off camera, you guys look amazing. I'm like, I want to see the mask so bad. I'm like, yeah, at the end of this, can you put it on?
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Get up.
So the first question is, why?
Why? Well, she's been doing this longer than I have, but I've just been recently getting into it. I think it's the expression of creativity and finding those among not just your community, but among the world who share the same interests you do. And it's sharing that passion.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I've been doing this, I think, for cosplaying at least for almost 8 years now.
Oh my God.
And I've absolutely loved making my own costumes. And just to have the ability to express fandom.
Yes.
And to express just your love for media and like pop culture media and that sort of thing. And I mean, this game, Dead by Daylight, I don't even play this game. I just saw the character and was like, yeah, that's cool.
That is so fly. All right, it's okay. So I see you for 8 years.
Yes, almost 8 years now. Mhm.
All right, so 8 years of just going to the events, or 8 years of actually doing it?
8 years of cosplaying. As far as cons, I think this is the first time I've ever flown and traveled very far to go to a con. Any con.
So where were you from?
I'm from Valdosta, Georgia.
What are you saying?
We flew out
Both of you?
we drove from Nebraska. I flew her up to Nebraska. We drove from there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm in love with these two right here. These two are like my new best friends. Okay, so do you live up there? Is that where you're from, or where are you from, Georgia, or I mean?
She lives in Georgia. I'm currently stationed up in Nebraska. So.
Stationed. Man, thank you for your service, man. I like that. It means the world to me.
This is my sibling. He's my twin brother.
Yeah.
Twin? Oh my God! My wife right now. If you're watching this, honey, my wife. Oh, okay. My wife is an identical twin, mirror image. I mean, yeah, I hear about it all the time. Her sister lives in the same town as me. You two, twins, twinning. Okay, first off, cosplay.
Yes.
Go into like the definition of that.
Definition of cosplay is the act of dressing up as a character from popular media, whether that be comic books, movie, TV, video games, especially anime. And it's the combination of the word costume and roleplay. So a lot of people really kind of get into the roleplay aspect when they're, when you're both in costume and you roleplay. We see a lot of that around cons that we go to, and it's a lot of fun.
So how many other cons have you been to?
Let's see. I've done. Let's see. There's a local convention that I went to, TigerCon. That was like the first one I've gone to.
2017, 2018?
2018, 2017, I think. But I've done Empire Con, Savannah Comic Con, which is down in Savannah, Georgia. I've done Wasabi Con and Collective Con in Jacksonville, because Jacksonville is basically our backyard in Valdosta, Georgia. So I can probably count on one hand how many cons I've actually been to.
But still, I mean, okay, the fact of like, okay, you went into the definition of cosplay. It's common sense, I guess. But if you think about the costumes and I mean, kind of convention and whatever, I mean, but cosplay. But I mean, that is like, for some reason that just blew my mind. Like hearing like the actual, I knew it, but I didn't know the actual meaning. I never heard it said out loud.
Really?
So yeah.
Okay.
So this is like, I mean, I've heard about this for years, and this has been going on for a long time.
Okay.
And so yeah. Gosh, guys, thank you. Go back to having fun. I'm so, man, Paul Michael Davis, MCTVLIVE. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I love them. They're my new family. You guys are awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Paul Michael Davis. Oh, wait. Mask. You got to see the mask.
It takes me a minute.
Yeah,
All right, so while he's putting that on, all right, so today, this is my second interview today at Planet Com, Kansas City. This is amazing. I'm so excited to be here, so blessed. We're going to interview all kinds of people. Gosh. Ah, that's so awesome. I'm like, dude, okay. Oh, wait. Dude, that's like, and the work. Okay, so how long and how much thought have you put into your costumes?
Let's see. So my brother, I'm very proud of him because a lot of this stuff he's kind of put together on his own.
And so how many has he been to?
What's that?
How many has he been to?
How many cons has he been to?
Two?
Two. hmm
Two. Wow.
If you want to include TigerCon, that's three. But yeah, so three. But I've been the more artistic one in the family. So
He's kind of like pushing your buttons. He's like I mean trying to compete for it because he did good. That's awesome.
yeah, I mean, as far as like artistic and like fabricating abilities go, I think I've always just kind of had a knack for it. I've been drawing ever since I could pick up a pencil.
Yeah.
But I mean, as far as like creativity goes, I think it's in both of us.
Yeah.
He has definitely on like an artistic understanding.
Exactly.
So I mean, there's he has the ability to do these things.
You just have to just go for it.
Yeah, you just have to go for it. I think.
It's one of those things about fear steps in and.
Oh yeah.
I mean yeah. So I mean, if you just go for it, I mean look at this guy.
Oh yeah.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So I feel kind of like underdressed now. All right, so explain again. So what game are you from?
This is Huntress from Dead by Daylight.
Huntress from Dead by Daylight and
This is a Call of Duty Nuketown zombie.
COD. My boys will love this. Oh my god.
Yes.
Dude. That is just too
awesome.
very, very, very much, yes. So can you see him and talk out of that?
Oh, yeah.
Like, wait.
There was just a kid voice.
Yeah, sing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
I can do Twinkle Twinkle.